in theory, on paper, I do think that the Houston Outlaws should look very good in this patch.
And especially against the Vancouver Titans, you do not want to be playing triple tank, triple support against this team. You need to be playing the damage dealing compositions. You need to be playing the cheese compositions.
Well, you heard it there from Brent and Zoe. Don't run a 3-3 comp against the Titans. We didn't see that comp from the Outlaws on Busan, and it seemed to take the Titans a bit by surprise. All Twitter kerfluffles aside, the Outlaws actually looked more comfortable than they have thus far on GOATS. But will it be enough to overcome the Titans? That seems to be the main discussion that everyone's having today.
I mean, it really is. And I think you can make an argument for both sides. Of course, maps always play a big part in what team compositions you can run or not run. But I think the discussion has basically been that do you want to take the risk or not? Like, can you out-GOATS the Titan if nothing else works against them? Maybe you want to be more creative. And I certainly do think that on Paris, at least for A, as well as Eichenwalde, there is space for at least GOATS variations. I do think that if they would have stuck to the Sombra on Eichenwalde, for example, going into B, I don't think that would have done them any harm, at least.
Yeah, I think to play devil's advocate for the argument of, you know, it seems to be the general consensus here that why are they playing GOATS against the Titans? That's what the general fan consensus has been coming out of.
Right.
And I tend to fall on, you know, on the side of Zoe, and we were saying at the half as well. But they're right, they did get unfortunate with the map pool here. Eichenwalde attacking point B is very difficult for a composition that isn't triple tank, triple support. Right. But you certainly could try and run the Sombra in that situation. But the Titans are super good, right? There's no denying that. You are probably going to lose to them even if you play DPS compositions. But the crux of it comes down to, do you want to take the risk and go for something that's like more variable and you could maybe clutch out a win by playing a Sombra GOATS and having the EMP to be able to push with? Or do you feel confident enough in your GOATS to be able to go head-to-head with them?
Right, my argument would be, from all of the footage we've seen of the Titans, the closest games have always been wacky stuff being thrown at them and them struggling to try and tackle.
Sure, Chengdu,
charge.
Yeah.
Two case-in-point examples of it. The games going to map 5 is because they were running these wacky comps. Now, that doesn't mean you completely neglect the triple tank, triple support comps. Right. Instead, I think it comes back to your point, Josh. You know, you run a little bit of the Sombra variation in it. You try and take it like that.
That was my point, Brent. Thank you.
Also, Zoe, yes, sorry, apologies. But I think Houston Outlaws, they should know that they're not the most fantastic team in the world when it comes to running that triple tank, triple support competitions.